Good morning, hello, and welcome to another video. Okay, so today we're going to work on my very first TBR for BookTube. So this is June's TBR. I have kind of, I think a decent quality. I know some people read books and books and books every week, 2-3 books a week. I just can't do that. I teach school. We are out of school for the summer. We get 8 weeks off. But out of those 8 weeks, I have several weeks that I actually have to work after all. So 2 of the weeks happen to be in June. So this is kind of my June TBR. So the first book, I've already started. You can kind of see, I've read just a little bit of it. It is David Baldacci's Memory Man. And I'm reading this for my book club. I go to a mystery book club at our local public library. And this is interesting. This is a standalone, but it's not. It was written as a standalone, but I think now that there are actually others that go with it, I'm enjoying it. It's kind of a little bit heavier of a read, and so it's kind of taking me a little while to get through it. I've only been out of school less than a week, and it's taking me a while to get through it. So that's the first book on my TBR. The next book is the one I'm currently reading as well. I'm not far through it at all either. And it is Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. Albertalli. I'm enjoying this book. It is not typically the style of book that I would write. I am from the Deep South. We don't have a ton of books that are diverse, I guess, that are at all of the public libraries. My public library is involved in a co-op, though, of all the libraries in the county, and so we can get them. So typically, I get these from another library, the library in the city I work in, not the city I live in. So, but it's through the whole library co-op. But Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, I've just started it. I've gotten to the point where Simon, who seems like a pretty average, normal teenager, his family seems a little quirky. They love The Bachelorette, where he is gay, but not openly gay. Like, it doesn't even seem like his parents know that he is gay. But he is, and he is sending these anonymous emails back and forth, a pen pal, to this other kid, this other guy, and his name is Blue. Somebody finds the email, he accidentally leaves it up at the library, and then he starts blackmailing of sorts. Simon, which it's pretty pitiful as a person to think that that's okay to blackmail. But I'm enjoying this so far. It looks like it's going to be a quick read, so I'm reading this as I'm reading Memory Man, so hopefully I can get through them both in a pretty quick span of time. The next book on my TBR is going to be a super fast read, and it's actually Roller Girl by Victoria Jameson. I don't do a ton of graphic novels. I actually picked this one up because I am trying to work my way through some of the Newbery Award winners from the last few years. And this was a Newbery Award winner for this year, I believe. No, maybe 2015 or 2016. So this will be a super quick read, but it is something that I'd like to get through as I'm trying to work my way through different Newbery honor books and Newbery award-winning titles, and I had this one in my classroom. My daughter liked it, and I thought this would be a great quick read just to add to my TBR. So, the next book is called High and Finish. This is High and Finish by Kate Carlisle. Excuse me. It is a fixer-upper mystery. For those that know me well, my genre of choice is the cozy mystery. And my whole goal with BookTube and my Bookstagram account is to kind of diversify what I read by genre. Not just read diverse books, but actually just diversify my genre. You've got, the young adult contemporary. You've got a graphic novel in here. That's just kind of where I'm going with that. I've got another contemporary coming up. But, so this is for an online book club I'm going to do just through Facebook. And it seems fun to me. I've seen the movies. There's been 2 movies based on this series on Hallmark, Movies and Mysteries. I love that channel. It's like the only reason I have DirecTV. And so it's going to be an interesting, fun, quick read. And so this is also for my TBR. The next book on my TBR, I'm going to read the blurb from Amazon, if I can pull it up, because I do not have it yet. The book is coming in the mail tomorrow. And it's called It Happens in the Hamptons by Holly Peterson. I just kind of did a quick little printout of it. So this one, I follow another Alabama blogger on Instagram. and she goes by Ms. Leslie Ann 01. And she is doing a summer reading book club, and she had about 5 books to choose from, had everybody on Instagram vote. This is the one I voted for, and it happens to be the one that won. And just at the end of the month, at some point, we will do kind of an online discussion about the book. So I'm super excited. Oh, that's a different book. I'll come to that one. So I'm super excited about this one coming up. It is in the Hamptons. Everyday people are as complicated and as fascinating as millionaires. When Kate Doyle moves across the country to the Hamptons, she is hoping to have summer employment, new friends for her young son, and a chance to explore a new love affair with George, a dazzling investor. What she finds the strange cocktail of classes where society's one percenters vacation alongside local hardworking people who live in the Hamptons for generations. It just also seems like kind of a chick lit book, a fun contemporary read. The final book, which I actually wasn't going to share, but I accidentally showed the piece of paper, is another book that's coming when my It Happens in the Hamptons comes. And it's just called Lioness Arising by Lisa Bevere. It is actually for my small group at church. And I'm not going to just read it during June. It's actually on the TBR for June and July because we're doing kind of a book together. So just as a quick wrap up, my TBR, it seems for me a little bit big just because it takes me longer than a few days to read a book. But as I said, Lioness Arising for church. It Happens in the Hamptons, which will be coming tomorrow. And so by the time this is uploaded, hopefully I'll have the actual books in hand for the picture. A High-End Finish by Kate Carlisle. It is in the Fixer Upper Mystery series, and it is a cozy book. Roller Girl, a former Newbery Award-winning, or actually a Newbery Honor book that is by Victoria Jameson. I guess I should hold that because you'll see where I work. And it'll be helping me through the graphic novel portion of my diverse reading. Simon vs. Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. Like I said, I'm enjoying this book. I want to read it. Another reason I want to read it, just as a secret, is in one of the Owl Crate boxes when we got The Upside of Unrequited, which I've not read yet. We got a keychain. I need a new keychain. I will not use the keychain because it has a quote from this book, and I've not read this book yet. So it's another reason I need to read the book. I'm very funny about fan fiction, fan art. If I've not read the book, I don't want to pretend like I did. So anyway, Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. It is more of a contemporary young adult book. And finally, Memory Man by David Baldacci. This looks thicker than it is because I did get the large print. And this is for my mystery book club at the library. So let me know what you're reading this month. Kind of put it below in the comments if you don't mind. I am starting to upload movies, videos, every Saturday. And this will be up then, so give a like, subscribe to my channel. There are some links in the comments about the books and the book boxes that I subscribe to. And any questions you may have, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next Saturday. Have a great weekend.